Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, Raila Odinga spent time in Homa Bay when he attended the burial service of the late Mama Priscilla Ovei Koyo. And this is what Raila Odinga shared on his Facebook page. Today, I joined family and friends in Homa Bay County to mourn the passing of Mama Priscilla Oreni Koya, the beloved wife of the late Kerry Josh Koyo Opin. I offered my condolence and share in their grief. It was a solemn occasion, and I was deeply moved by the outpouring of love and respect for her. I shared my sympathy with the family and reflected on the legacy she left behind. May her soul rest in eternal peace. Now, this seems to be a person who was deep in ODM politics, because most of the mourners who attended the event, they were in ODM attire, either in cape or in full dress. So this was also an ODM event. Now, in this event, the mourners had a clear message to Raila Odinga and also to William Ruto. This message is very heavy. When Raila Odinga was addressing them, there is something they told him in his face. Ruto must go. They were very loud, they were very clear, and they were to the point. Ruto must go. They were donning in ODM attire. The message is Ruto must go. The Ruto must go statement is coming at a time when Raila Odinga and William Ruto came together, signed an MOU, which gave birth to the broad-based government that we are having right now. So Homa Bay, which is part of Nyanza region, is very clear. A stronghold of ODM party. What they want is one thing. Ruto must go. That is their position. Hawataki mambo mengine, kile wanajua tuna wanataka kabisa ni kusema Ruto must go. That was very loud. It was very clear in the presence of Raila Odinga.
Wakenya wote, Kenya mzima watajitokeza na kusema ya kwamba enough is enough. Punda imechoka. Punda imechoka.
Now, why Ruto must go at the time when ODM has united with the UDA in the broad base, at a time when some people are saying that it is time also for Nyanza region to be in the government. Then the tone is coming from Nyanza. The voices are coming from Nyanza. Ruto must go. Why? When some are trying to create a perception that Luo Nyanza is in the government, wacha hata tutoe kisi ndani, tuseme Luo Nyanza is in the government. Why? Rejection. Why such tone that is very loud and clear when indeed there is this perception that they are in government? That is the big question on this punchline, which many Kenyans are also asking themselves. We want to go deeper into that, but I have a very, very quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, the message from ODM is that as a party, they don't want Ruto. You saw these guys are in ODM attire. Their cap is orange. The writing is ODM. So simple and clear. They don't want William Ruto. They are simply communicating to Raila Odinga, please don't force things. What they want is Ruto must go. So it is upon ODM and Raila Odinga to make a decision either to have these people or to have William Ruto. It is time for him to make that decision. Sasa kama wewe ni politicians utaamua, will you go with the popularity or you will go with your position which seemingly look like personal interest, personal gain. It's upon Raila Odinga to make that decision. But this is Luo Nyanza, where William Ruto and his advisors are believing that they can't replace Mount Kenya region votes with Raila Odinga's strongholds. If we are talking about Raila Odinga's stronghold, and one of the strongholds, Luo Nyanza, which need to define the ODM politics, is very clear that this man must go. What next for Raila Odinga? He might be forced to realign himself with the people. So, as they say, Ruto must go. One thing that you have to get to study very clear is on how Raila Odinga is coming out to defend the governors. One of the failures of the Kenya Kwanza administration is the move to strangle devolution. We had Ruto himself saying that they should give him money for Kera and Kura, so that county governments and the members of parliament will not be struggling to do roads in their areas. They should leave that money to him so that he can implement. Raila is on an onslaught to rebuke members of parliament and the executive on the issue of forcing to run devolution in this country. The roads money should be given to governors. He is very angry about this. He is against this thing. He wants road money, infrastructure to do with the road, to be devolved so that governors will do those functions. This means Ruto should keep away from this. Members of parliament should keep away from this and hand it over to governors. He was here defending Governor Orengo, that Orengo should be allowed to speak his mind. Orengo is right. And I remember Wahome Thuku saying that Raila Odinga and James Orengo are on one page. The only difference is that Orengo is reading this page in 2025, but Raila Odinga will be reading the same page in the mid-2026, 2027. So at the very right time, all of them will be speaking the same thing. It is just a matter of time. That means a possibility of Raila Odinga dumping William Ruto is there. And already ODM is telling Raila Odinga, don't force things. Force Bitu. Don't force. That is the message to Raila Odinga. Don't force things. Use Yaneago na William Ruto. Don't force it on our throat. To William Ruto, they are very clear that this is ODM. We don't want you. The reasons are very obvious. Everyone knows. Ruto is one of the most retrogressive president looking on the manner in which he has been governing this country. You want to kill devolution when the constitution says that devolution should thrive. You are overtaxing Kenyans. We don't see any development you are bringing to the country. The only thing we are seeing is you on a borrowing spree. No development in the country. Cost of living is very high. People have lost their jobs. You are a single-handed, governing every institution in this country. You give ministers the ministries, but you are deep there with your people, giving directions, micromanaging all these ministries with no any good intention at the end of the day. So Ruto's leadership is progressive, and people are protesting. That means what Ruto should be sure of is a protest card on the ballot. The only thing that will happen in 2027 will be a protest vote. Nothing else.